when we say charge on, we commit to do extraordinary things. It's a catalyst for action. To put in the work. To keep trying. It's a challenge. To be smarter and stronger. Charge on. It drives us to be more. To get after it every day. It's time to rise above. To let them know we're coming. Charge on. Charge on.
Good evening. Welcome to the 163rd commencement exercise of the University of Central Florida. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist, Jose Velez, and our organist, Andrew Walker, who are located beside the platform on the main floor, will lead us in singing our national anthem. Will all please rise? Well, you already have. And gentlemen, will you please remove your caps?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed that the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, on the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Please be seated. Mr. President, the Spring 2021 graduating class of the University of Central Florida's College of Arts and Humanities, College of Community Innovation and Education, College of Engineering and Computer Science, College of Health Professions and Sciences, College of Nursing, College of Optics and Photonics, College of Sciences, and Rosen College of Hospitality Management are assembled.
Thank you all for being here today. This has undoubtedly been an extraordinary time for our students, university, and world. While our graduates' final year at UCF did not go as any of us had planned, the optimism, compassion, and determination they have shown illustrate that Knights can always be counted on to rise to every occasion, no matter the obstacles. We are so pleased to be here today, together with our graduates and their loved ones. In addition to the feeling of having our guests here today in person, we also feel the warmth and support of the many family members, friends, and faculty members who are watching virtually, allowing us to safely celebrate our graduates' accomplishments with today's socially distanced ceremony. Year after year, the quality of the students that join and graduate from UCF continues to climb. Each group setting new institutional records for academic excellence. This great university was built on our incredibly talented faculty, but our impact and reputation are fueled and carried by our exceptional students and graduates. For year after year, our alumni continue to have a greater and greater impact on our world. Since joining UCF just over a year ago, I have enjoyed meeting with our students and hearing their incredible stories, and it is probably the favorite part of my job. You, our students, come to UCF with big dreams and even bigger potential. Your desire to innovate, to serve your communities, and to create positive change is inspiring. This is what makes commencement such a special time for all of us at UCF. We are so proud of all you have achieved, and today we honor you and your exciting path ahead. To the family and friends here today and watching virtually, thank you for all you have done to get your graduates this far, and for all that you will continue to do. Their lives have been forever impacted because of your love and support, and today is a celebration of your success too. Let us please thank all of our guests for all of the support that they have given you during this time. Before we would continue, I would like to acknowledge some special members of UCF family who could not be with us today, UCF's brave men and women who have been called away to active military duty. Please join me in thanking them for their service. I would also like to acknowledge two additional groups of graduates who are with us today. Graduating members of our ROTC programs who have just been or are about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, and our graduating student veterans. Will these graduates please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations? Okay. Throughout campus and in our community, our faculty help students discover what they want to do and who they want to be. They are the foundation of our university's mission. We are so fortunate to have faculty who are committed to academic excellence, pushing the boundaries of their disciplines, serving our community, and inspiring and mentoring the next generation of teachers, creators, and leaders. The dedication and compassion displayed by UCF's faculty is amazing, particularly during this last year, and we are very grateful for all they do to help our students and university excel. For all of this and much more, you, our faculty, have our sincere appreciation. Thank you. I am pleased today to introduce our speaker, Dr. Peter Delfiet. Professor Delfiet received his PhD degree from the City University of New York. After obtaining his degree, he joined Bell Communication Research, where he concentrated his efforts towards generating ultra-fast, high-power optical pulses from semiconductor diode lasers for applications in ultra-wideband optical signal processing and communications. In 1993, he joined the faculty at UCF, where he now serves as a University Distinguished Professor, Pegasus Professor, and Trustee Chair Professor of Optics, Electrical Engineering, and Physics in the College of Optics and Photonics. In 2003, Dr. Delfiet founded Radiance Inc., a spin-off company developing high-power, ultra-fast laser systems using his research for applications in medicine, consumer electronics, defense, material processing, biotechnology, automotive, and other key technological markets. He is a fellow of the American Physical Society, the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, National Academy of Inventors, and other prestigious organizations. He is also a Florida Academy of Science medalist and the recipient of the NSF P-Case Award, the American Physical Society's Edward Boucher Award, the Townsend Harris Award, and many other honors. Most recently, he was elected to the National Academy of Engineering. He has more than 800 scientific publications, conference proceedings, and invited presentations, and 44 U.S. patents. Please give a warm welcome to UCF's own Professor Peter Delfiet.
Thank you, President Cartwright. And good afternoon. I'd like to welcome the faculty, staff, students, and their families to the doctoral graduation ceremony at the University of Central Florida. Many of you have made significant sacrifices to be here today, and many of those sacrifices have been made by parents, siblings, and spouses of the graduating students, and today we honor them all. When President Cartwright contacted me and asked if I'd be willing to give the commencement speech, and after the initial shock and recognition of the honor, I thought, what would I say? And after some time, my inner voice said, speak from your heart. So that is what I'd like to do. And in that respect, I would like to share with you 3 very short stories that have made a significant impact on how I confront the challenges of life. My first story takes place when I was a young researcher, just starting out in my professional career. I went to an international conference, and during the conference on one evening, a panel session was being held that was focusing on the general area of research that I was about to undertake. And this is sort of laser diode technology. Laser diodes are the devices that are in your handheld laser pointers, compact disc players, supermarket scanners, etc. And to use these for fiber optic communication. So after the panel session was over, I asked during the question and answer period, why wasn't there any discussion on the approach to the problem that I was pursuing? Well, I got a resounding smackdown, which sounded something like, your approach will never work because. And then what followed was a laundry list of all of the difficult challenges that were associated with my approach. The devices I was proposing to use were even referred to as being dirty, just owing to their poor beam quality and other aspects. Well, I was completely crushed. My excitement and enthusiasm was sucked out of me in a nanosecond, and I thought, oh my gosh, my entire career path was just shot down in a few seconds. So I tried to recover by asking one of the most notable women in laser science who was there, and I said, but professor, even you tout the benefits of diode lasers as being the best possible pump sources for your solid-state lasers. And pumping is a technical term for putting energy into the system, if you will. Now, not only was she the most notable woman in laser science, but her scientific stature was also matched by her physical stature as well. And she looked over her glasses and down at me and said, young man, you are not listening. Let me put it to you this way. Diode lasers are like men. You're both dirty and useful for only one thing, pumping. Well, after picking myself up off the ground, I remembered what my thesis advisor had taught me. He would say, Peter, listen with your good ear. And when he would tell me that, he just wanted me to pay attention. But now, I interpret the meaning of that statement to be, listen with your positive ear, not your negative ear. So what I did was to interpret what was being said to me was, if you want to be successful in this area, these are the difficult problems that need to be solved. And I thought, wow, now I have a complete list of all the difficult things I can write proposals on to get funded to solve these problems. This is great. So, try to hear what people are saying, but put a positive spin on it. It's very easy for someone to give criticism, but hard for them to give constructive criticism. So it's up to you to listen to their negative criticism with your positive ear. My second story is about a request made to my research group from DARPA. DARPA is that Department of Defense organization where all the people wear dark suits and dark dresses and black glasses, if you will. So they fund some pretty interesting activities. And so they wanted me to develop a handheld laser using this laser pointer technology that produces very short bursts of light that could cut through metal, diamond, or any other material. Now, certainly lasers can do that, but they're very large and expensive and use a lot of power to be able to do that. Now, my initial thought was, you can't be serious, can you? And they said, we're very serious. And then I said, that can't be done. It's physically impossible. You would need to solve, and then I provided a laundry list of all the difficult challenges that would need to be met. And then he said, wow, this is great. It sounds like you've got an initial outline for a proposal. So clearly this guy listens with his good ear. So I said, let me think about this for a while and let's touch base in a week. So during that time, I tried very hard to come up with a solution. It was impossible. There was no way you could take these very short bursts of light and amplify them using this laser pointer technology. But then I thought about it and figured it out, that instead of trying to come up with a solution that would try to directly amplify these short bursts, instead, if we could somehow change these short bursts of light into a long beam of continuous wave light, that we could amplify each of the different colors separately and put them back together. And in fact, that was possible using diode laser technology. And just as an analogy, or just remember, short bursts of light are made of many colors, so we call them like white light. And you can effectively stretch the light by using a device like a prism to convert the white light into a rainbow and put them back together, just like the picture of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon album cover. So I thought about it some more, and I recognized what I was thinking about was something radical and also very risky. I wasn't sure if I could do it, but then we were contacted by DARPA again, and they said, so can you do it? And I said, I'm not sure. I have a solution, but it's very radical in its approach and very risky. So they said, we want you to do it. So now I'm thinking, gee, this vision I have can't be done without significant resources. And as President Cartwright has been known to say, a vision without resources is nothing more than a hallucination. So the DARPA guys say, look, we'll let UCF assemble the best possible team from within UCF and to partner with any industrial partner you think you need to make it a reality, and we'll give you $10 million to make it happen. So now I'm thinking, Houston, we have a solution. The point to this story is that sometimes when you're confronted with a difficult problem or situation, the best way to the solution is not to address it head on, but try to address it on your head, looking at it in a different perspective. This means to try to accomplish or approach the problem by thinking about it from a completely different way. This is why I call it on your head thinking. Because if you go home and stand on your head and look around the room, things will look very different, and you'll see things and solutions that you never would have seen or thought of with conventional, direct, head-on thinking. Now, my final story relates to our group developing an idea where we could make laser pointer technology produce many colors all at once and have each color blinking on and off rapidly. Again, this was another radical idea, but one that, if we were successful, could help dramatically improve the speed at which we all communicate with the internet. So I developed the ideas, generated a PowerPoint, flew up to Washington, D.C. to talk to one of the head guys at DARPA, we'll just call him Bob, and I only had 15 minutes to make my presentation and make a point, so I had to be clear and convincing. So we entered the meeting space, and I opened my folder and showed my first view graph, and Bob looked at it and said, "It won't work." And then I said, "But wait, let me show you my next view graph." And I did, and he said, "It's still not going to work." Well, I finished the presentation. Bob thanked me for making the trip, but I knew I struck out. I was a long flight back to Orlando, but I wasn't going to give up. I knew that if I kept at it, I'd be able to get this idea to work, and after a year, I had gotten some preliminary results and was presenting the work at an international conference in Japan, and another DARPA program manager, we'll call him Andy, said, "Gee, this is great, Peter. Does Bob know about this?" And I said, "Yes, he does. He says it won't work." Well, when I got back home to Orlando, I had a telephone call from Bob inviting me to submit a proposal on my multicolor laser diode pointer technology. So, the point of this story is to show that we should never give up. If you believe in something, go after it. You are the only obstacle in achieving your dreams and goals, because once you say, "I can't do it," then by definition, it won't get done. So let me give some concluding thoughts. What these events and stories have taught me is that, one, you can't control how events around you evolve, but you can control how you react to them. Number two, aim high and reach for the stars, because the only thing you get by aiming low is shot in the foot. And three, remember, listen with your good ear. Someone is trying to tell you something. When confronted with a very difficult problem, stand on your head, figuratively. It'll look very different. And finally, if you believe in something, never ever give up. You are the only obstacle to achieving your goals and dreams. I'd like to thank you all for your time so I could share these thoughts with you. Congratulations to all the new doctors in the audience, and remember, go Knights.
Thank you, Dr. Delfiat. I'll remember to make sure I listen with my positive ear. And now, the moment we're all here for, the exciting time in our program when degrees are conferred. I call upon Dr. Charlie Hughes, who is serving as our Grand Marshal and also represents the faculty, to recommend degrees be awarded.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to recommend that the degrees be awarded to those students qualified to receive them.
Thank you, Dr. Hughes. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Michael Johnson, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to confer the doctoral degrees.
The doctoral degree represents the highest academic achievement a person can earn. To receive the doctorate, candidates must demonstrate proficiency through advanced graduate coursework and examinations, and demonstrate to their university professors and peers that they can engage in substantive research that adds to the body of knowledge in their fields of study. Dr. Elizabeth Klonoff, Vice President for Research and Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Thank you, Provost Johnston. Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Arts and Humanities, College of Community Innovation and Education, College of Engineering and Computer Science, College of Health Professions and Sciences, College of Nursing, College of Optics and Photonics, College of Sciences, and the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, please rise. I think that's all of you. Mr. President, on behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and to recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Klonoff. Candidates, you have officially reached the pinnacle of your collegiate journey. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. You may now be seated. The Honorable Sabrina LaRosa, Student Body President and member of the UCF Board of Trustees, has a few words for the graduates.
Today, we celebrate all of your achievements as you've become an official graduate of the University of Central Florida. As we've embraced this new normal in the last year, we're reminded of what it means to be a Knight. Knights are resilient, innovative, and determined. As Knights, we learn to adapt to our surroundings. We charge on. This may not be the last time we face a challenge like this, and we must continue to move forward. Let today be a reminder to you all that despite the roadblocks and the trying times, you crossed the finish line. When you first became a Knight, you entered a diverse community that celebrated our differences. This community wouldn't be what it is without each of you, as you have made your mark on UCF forever. You have shown us perseverance, courage, and integrity. Each of you has impacted this university in more ways than one. Nonetheless, everyone sits in this room under the same title, graduates of the Spring 2021 class of the University of Central Florida. You are each an integral part of our Knight community, and you will forever be a member of our UCF family. Today signifies that you have all risen to the challenge and that you have all succeeded, and that's worth celebrating. As this chapter closes, reflect on your UCF journey and the course it took you to get here today. But don't stop there. Look forward to tomorrow. Today is only the first day in this next chapter of your lives. As you continue on your path, you will always carry UCF with you. As a graduate, you have earned a platform. You should use this platform to pursue your passion and bring positive change to society. Within you is the heart of a UCF Knight, which means always including others and creating a sense of community. Paired with your passion, serve this world in your own way, and never forget your alma mater, the University of Central Florida. Charge on proudly as a UCF Knight forevermore.
Thank you, Trustee LaRosa. Alan C. Lane, Jr., class of '97, also has a few words for the graduates.
On behalf of more than 322,000 UCF alumni worldwide, congratulations and welcome to the UCF alumni family. As a UCF graduate, I know what an extraordinary accomplishment today's milestone is. I know the late night study sessions. I know the early morning exams. I know your game day excitement and the lifelong friendships you've made. And I know that every single one of you who have made it to this day, commencement day, have proven yourself to be determined, innovative, and problem-solving individuals, and I'm proud to be a graduate of the same university as you. As you prepare to cross this stage, a new stage of your relationship with UCF begins. No matter where your plans take you after today, you are an integral part of the UCF community, and we want to stay connected. The UCF Alumni Organization offers networking, career assistance, and camaraderie with fellow black and gold wearing friends who are, frankly, the best kind of friends to have. Through events and mentorship, there are opportunities to cheer on future knights, whether that be on the field or in the classroom. Near or far, you're guaranteed to find fellow knights from our alumni chapter and clubs programs that span across the globe. There are so many ways to not only stay involved with your alma mater, but to also make a meaningful impact. In 2016, a group of new graduates initiated a tradition of a class gift. Since then, thousands of students have raised nearly $100,000 for UCF. These graduates wasted no time between being a student at UCF and becoming a supporter of UCF. In the audience today is a new class of philanthropic individuals who have already exemplified generosity towards UCF. Will those graduates who donated to the 2021 class gift campaign please stand? We want to thank you for investing in the Knights' future. Thank you. As graduates of UCF, your trajectory of success has only just begun. When we say charge on, we commit to further action and to harder work. We commit to putting everything we've got into being smarter, stronger, and bolder than we were the day before. Knight Nation and your alumni family stand behind you in each of that commitment. Congratulations, class of 2021, and as always, go Knights.
Thank you, Alan. As an institution, UCF has been accomplishing unprecedented things for 58 years. We have a constantly growing national and international recognition that UCF is a place where things get done, where students achieve, where faculty are leaders in their disciplines, and where scholarship expands to improve more lives in our community and our world. We are UCF. Over the last year, I've learned that nothing can stop our momentum. Graduates, like this university, I ask that your future be shaped by who you are and how your unique contributions can benefit society. We hope you retain the unmatched optimism, curiosity, and compassion that brought you to UCF as you chart your own path forward, using what you've learned and experienced during your time here to make a meaningful future for yourself and your community. And above all, we hope you will keep reaching for the stars. Next, we will sing the alma mater, but before we do, I have a couple instructions. First, graduates, you will not return to your seats after your own individual recognition on stage, so please take all your belongings with you. Second, guests, once your graduate exits, please exit the arena from the second floor and meet your graduate outside the Fairwinds Alumni Center. And now, graduates, please stand and welcome back our vocalist, Jose Velez, in the singing of the UCF alma mater. You will find the words on page 97 of your program. Congratulations, graduates. Go Knights and charge on.
All hail to alma mater, whose banner black and gold will wave in fame and splendor as the passing years unfold. May loyalty and friendship within our hearts unite, and light the star to guide us ever upward in our flight. With honor and shown, our friendship will renew. We sing of thee, our alma mater, have it through.
Okay, y'all can sit down now. Great. So the hooding ceremony is really traditional for conferring a doctorate degree. And the hood tells you both where the person went to school and the area that they studied. The black and gold says it's from UCF, and the velvet lining tells you the field of study. Now, some of you, particularly your family, may have traveled a great distance to be part of today's ceremony. It's important for everyone to hear their graduate's name as it is called. Please be considerate and keep in mind that everyone wants to hear the names of their graduates as well. So now, yeah, that's cool. So now, will the first row of doctoral graduates from the College of Arts and Humanities please come forward? Will everyone else remain seated until it's time for your individual recognition?
The College of Arts and Humanities, Dr. William A. Allen, Major Advisor, Dr. Peter A. Smith. Dr. Dedi Amran, Major Advisor, Dr. Joyce Nutta. Dr. Elizabeth A. Manuel, Major Advisor, Dr. William Gordon. Dr. Kristen Teresa Iannuzzi, Major Advisor, Dr. William Gordon. Dr. Nicole Wilson, Major Advisor, Dr. Sijal Barden. Dr. Keenan Suab, Major Advisor, Dr. Tracy Wharton. The College of Engineering and Computer Science, Dr. Rehab Mohad Ali, Major Advisor, Dr. Thomas O'Neill. Dr. Sangwon Cho, Major Advisor, Dr. Hassan Farouche.
Dr. Ricardo Emilio Lovato, Major Advisor, Dr. Shun Gong. Dr. Lena Ismail, Major Advisor, Dr. Valdemar Karwowski. Dr. Neda Mahmood, Major Advisor, Dr. Muhammad Abdel Adi. Dr. Shile Zhang, Major Advisor, Dr. Abdel Adi. Dr. Anisal Rahman Nizam, Major Advisor, Dr. Ahmad El-Shanawi. Dr. Eric Matthew Ninneman, Major Advisor, Dr. Subit Vasu. Dr. Mahmoud Omer, Major Advisor, Dr. Melanie Kotup. Dr. Emmanuel Hubebi Ukabroy, Major Advisor, Dr. Yangwon Zheng. Dr. Nayab Shiraz, Major Advisor, Dr. Jiwa Gao. Dr. Baogong Zhang, Major Advisor, Dr. Richard F. Iwitz. Dr. Felipe Uribe, Major Advisor, Dr. Luis G. Arboleda Monsalve.
Dr. Jaime Mercado, Major Advisor, Dr. Luis Arboleda. From the College of Health, Profession, and Sciences, Dr. Gerard Kyle Blasa Abad, Major Advisor, Dr. Jennifer Tucker. Dr. Taylor Alexandra Belenchek, Major Advisor, Dr. Jennifer Tucker. Dr. Ashley Jo Darby, Major Advisor, Dr. Matt Stock. Dr. Jesse Joseph Godin, Major Advisor, Dr. Matt Stock. Dr. Molly R. Gradle, Major Advisor, Dr. Carrie Rothschild. Dr. Daniel Aaron Hampton, Major Advisor, Dr. Carrie Rothschild. Dr. Joy Michelle Kitzmiller, Major Advisor, Dr. Patrick Pabian. Dr. Stefan Wilt Moisey, Major Advisor, Dr. Lori Neely. Dr. Emily Caitlin Montecalvo, Major Advisor, Dr. Laura Neely. Dr. Erica Ann Ripley, Major Advisor, Dr. William Haney. Dr. Shikha Priya Ruvikumar, Major Advisor, Dr. William Haney. Dr. Holly Rogers, Major Advisor, Dr. Nicole Dawson. Dr. Nicole Summer Randall, Major Advisor, Dr. Nicole Dawson.
Dr. Seher Vatensever, Major Advisor, Dr. Morris Beto. Dr. Melissa Tintor, Major Advisor, Dr. Morris Beto. From the College of Nursing, Dr. Kelly Dawn Chapton, Major Advisor, Dr. Jolene Edwards. Dr. Diana Lynn Pitcher, Major Advisor, Dr. Maureen Covelli. Dr. Peggy Petria Hill, Major Advisor, Dr. Stephen Talbert. Dr. Naomi Sanitas, Major Advisor, Dr. Angeline Bushy. From the College of Optics and Photonics, Dr. Ricardo Bustos Ramirez, Major Advisor, Dr. Peter J. Delfiet. From the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, Dr. Karima Lanfranco, Major Advisor, Dr. Zhangyo Park. From the College of Sciences, Dr. Sadia Arif, Major Advisor, Dr. Andres D. Campiglia. Dr. Rebecca Rachel Marie de Cesar, Major Advisor, Dr. Elizabeth Mustaine. Dr. Anicia Arredondo, Major Advisor, Dr. Humberto Campins. Dr. Doreen Horshig, Major Advisor, Dr. Gunis Mirat Tezker. Dr. Bijoya Dar, Major Advisor, Dr. William E. Caden.
Dr. Kristen Ramdiel, Major Advisor, Dr. Kristen Horan. Dr. Rifat Manur, Major Advisor, Dr. Yasuyuki Nakajima. Dr. K.A.M. Hassan Siddiqui, Major Advisor, Dr. Sukayuki Nakajima. Dr. Sajivi Withanage, Major Advisor, Dr. Saiful Kondakar. Dr. Mahbub Ur Rahman, Major Advisors, Dr. Talat S. Rahman and Dr. Omar Zaidan.
Today's graduates join the more than 320,000 UCF alumni whose valuable contributions in business, public service, the discovery of new ideas, service to our country, and more continue to ensure the university's impact is felt across our state, nation, and world. To all of our family members and supporters watching virtually, thank you. Your contributions to our excellence and your enthusiasm for the university illustrate the quality of a UCF education and help tell our story. Because of you, our students and institution are able to accomplish incredible feats, and the value of a UCF degree continues to rise for all of our graduates. Our newest alumni have a very bright future ahead, and it continues to get brighter. There is no better time to be a Knight. Congratulations again, and go Knights, charge on.
Please join me in recognizing the contributions of our vocalist, Jose Velez, our organist, Andrew Walker, and our bagpipers, David Ensvelde and Reg Lyle.